What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Guardians video for you guys. And I actually have some news regarding Stephen Vogt's coaching staff. As earlier today, it was announced that the Guardians have filled all the open spots on Stephen Vogt's coaching staff. So, with that being said, let's see what the Guardians coaching staff looks like heading into next season. So earlier today, Zach Meisel tweeted this out, and I quote, "New Guardians coaches, Craig Albernaz, who the Guardians actually interviewed to be the new manager. Of course, they passed him up for Stephen Vogt. So how about that? Stephen Vogt brings Craig Albernaz on, as well as Kai Correa, both former Giant coaches, both really good at what they do, which is nice. In fact, I'm pretty sure Kai Correa used to be on the Indians staff a few years ago. And then Kapler poached him to put him on his staff when he was brought on with the Giants. So it's good to see us bring back Kai Correa. He will be the field coordinator. Douglas Odor getting that much deserved promotion from Double-A Akron. He was their manager, so he's going to come to Cleveland and be our infield coach as well as the third base coach. So, good stuff there. Brad Goldberg also coming over from Akron. He'll be the bullpen coach, and Josh Tubbs will be the major league hitting analyst. And then Zach adds, the rest of the staff is the same, including Carl Willis as pitching coach, Sandy Alomar Jr., first base and catching coach, and Chris Valleca hitting. Yeah, that last one's really gonna tick some Guardians fans off because they saw what our offense was like last year. I mean, I literally called it terrorist baseball because it was like 99% luck driven, right? The team had virtually no power at all. It's like they didn't value power, they valued contact. And that led to the Guardians being, number 30 in home runs? Yeah, dead last. How about that, huh? Our outfield, dead last in home runs. They were good with the glove, but they couldn't hit the ball out of the park if their lives depended on it. Yeah, I think that might be objective number one this offseason, for real. Add more power, especially in the outfield. I mean, the offense has power. It's just the outfield doesn't have power, right? I mean, you got a bunch of noodle bats out there in the outfield. Mouth straw. What? 2 home runs in 3 years? Stephen Kwan. He isn't bad. I mean, he'll hit a home run every once in a while. Ramon Laureano might be the most power we have in the outfield right now. So, I'm sure they're going to look to add an outfielder or something like that. I hope so. If they go into next season with the outfield the same as it is right now, ay, ay, ay. A lot of Guardians fans are going to question our front office, right? Like they went into this offseason needing power bats. And if they go into spring training still without any power bats, yeah, people are going to really be looking at Antonetti and Chernoff a different way after that, right? Now, of course, it'd be nice if, Dolan would open his checkbook a little bit. I know David Blitz was probably like, yo, let's spend some money. But then Dolan be like, no. Straight up, no. I'm a cheap asshole, bruh. Freaking hate Dolan. I cannot wait for the day Dolan officially relinquishes control of the team to Blitzer. And who knows when that'll be. Probably not for a couple more years. But yeah, for those who didn't hear, when we brought David Blitzer on to be the minority owner, there's actually a pathway to full control for him. Within a couple years, he will most likely be the majority owner of the Guardians. And when that day comes, Guardians fans will celebrate. But until then, we got to deal with Dolan. So yeah, figured I'd make a quick video talking about the coaching staff. Honestly, I like it. They got younger and maybe more analytically driven a little bit. And hopefully, Stephen Vogt doesn't have any mush brain moments. Of course, I'll give him a little pass, a little leeway early on, because, this is his first time being a manager. He's bound to make some errors, make some mistakes, overmanage a little bit, trying to look good. But, yeah, I mean, hopefully we don't see too many mush brain moments out of Stephen Vogt. So, with that being said, that's all I got for you guys. As always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. Tell me what you think of the new coaching staff. And let's see what the Guardians do this offseason as we're just getting underway. I believe winter meetings are coming up. What, next week already? That's usually when the fun really begins. That's when things really start to ramp up. And also, December is usually when the Guardians actually wake up from their slumber and they make some moves. So we'll see what they do, if anything. If anything, I expect them to maybe make a trade or two. I don't expect them to do much in terms of signing guys. You never know. You never know. Maybe David Blitzer's like, screw this. I'm going to sign some guys. You know, Dolan's over here being a cheapskate. I'm going to sign some guys to make this team better. You know, I'm going to get in the good graces of the Guardians fan base before I eventually take over control. All right. But yeah, with that being said, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Guardians. And I'm out. Bye bye.